Business. What do you got for me?
That's not what I need, Jimmy Lee.
I'm doing the best I can.
I'm out. Oh, no.
Well, they don't call this game Fight Malice for nothing, huh?
You know, this poker I'd have a chance. This game, I don't dig this game.
I think Frisco's right. It does bring out the worst in a person.
Honey, why don't we go to the dining car and get the lead like everybody else?
One more game.
I'm not mean enough for this game.
Oh, yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Okay, one more game.
Will you take my seat and try to play this woman? Will you?
I tell you, Sean, I'm honest to three. Do you know how to play Fight Malice?
Tell you what, maybe later. Right now, I have a splitting headache. I want to go to the dining car to get something for it.
Oh, Sean, I'm positive I have some aspirin in my pocket.
No, thank you, Anna, just the same.
Sure. Doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't make any sense, Robert?
Life. Life doesn't make much sense, Sean. On that note, I think I'll grab a breath of fresh air.
Oh, all right. Grant, was Robert using that phone?
Yeah.
Who was he calling?
Sean, I just had come in from the dining car. I only caught a part of the conversation. I think he was trying to track down Holly.
Yeah, but who was he talking to?
I didn't catch that.
Did he speak to you at all about Holly?
He told me that he tried London the other day with no success. I gathered that call was someone in Port Charles. I think he's worried.
Oh, well, she hasn't been gone that long, and besides, she walked out on him.
I realize that, but I did sense genuine concern in his voice.
Maybe he's just putting up a front for all their friends here on the train.
It's always possible.
Yeah. The front he is putting up is being pretty careless with it, isn't he? You and I both saw him at the park with Anna, and I know damn sure that he spent the night with Anna at the Port Charles Hotel last week.
Then perhaps Holly is well out of it.
Isn't this a pretty town?
Oh,
it's so
definitely
lovely,
is.
Felicia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Search the train, Robert.
After dark. Sean can't keep an eye on all of us.
Right.
You'll find itineraries for things to do in your rooms. For example, there's a lake for swimming, a workout room, tennis court.
Oh, that's just for me.
Me too. Sounds fun.
John, you are one terrific host.
Oh. What is the holiday for? Other than to completely relax, huh? We'll see you later.
Getting married.
See you, Buzz.
Everyone having a good time?
Grant?
Yeah.
Listen, just pretend I'm talking about the town. Robert, Sean wants me to keep an eye on you. He wants to know what you're up to.
What's he up to?
I really don't know yet.
Okay, here's what I want you to do.
Robert, this is something dangerous.
Listen, Sean's watching us. Why don't you go there and divert him, Frisco?
Will do.
What do you want us to do?
I want you to tell Sean you want to hit the town to do some shopping.
Anna, why don't you and I go do some shopping? Doesn't that sound like fun? We could look for antiques or something. That would be a great idea, Felicia. Yes, we'll do that.
Good girl. Now listen, while you're there, check out the Telegraph and get those photos that Valentine sent.
Okay. Come on, I can hardly wait to get started. Oh, me neither.
Careful.
Oh, the lovely ladies.
Hi.
Lovely ladies. Enjoy yourselves now. Watch your step. That's it.
Going
Watch
stop.
it. Watch it. Ah. This ought to be an interesting stop, Robert.
Yes. Very interesting.
Bringing you out of retirement brings back a lot of memories of our days in the WSB together, huh?
You can't really call it retirement, though. That was bounced.
Oh, bounced or not, there was a time when Sean Donnelly and Herb Clark were quite a team with the WSB.
Then you and Robert Scorpio were a great team.
Those days are over.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you told me. You and Scorpio are on opposite sides now.
You're teamed up with me, not Scorpio.
Got it. What are you laughing at?
I was just remembering that time we stole those space documents from Eastern Europe. I remember that.
I remember the girl we hooked up the ambassador with. She was at the Stockholm office?
Yeah, for a while, right.
I sure envied him while we were going through his briefcase.
Oh, so did I. Wonder what ever happened to that girl. I ran into her in London about 2 years later.
All right, Sean. What'd you call me in for?
Okay. We're headed to meet a ship in Nags Head, North Carolina.
Oh, wait a minute now. You don't mean water.
No, don't worry. I will never forget you and water. May be trouble. If that's Robert, he'll recognize you immediately. Stay here.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Who is it?
Grant.
All right, go along with whatever I'm going to say. Make up a little bedtime story, huh? Right. Perfect timing, Grant. The man I want you to meet. Todd Coffee, I'd like you to meet Dr. Grant Andrews.
How do you do, Doctor?
Grant is my partner in this little adventure.
I see.
Todd is a frogman on leave from the Navy. We worked together before.
WSB.
I had one time.
I see.
Oh, Grant has a pretty interesting background, too, but we won't go into it right now. All right, fellas, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put the treasure onto the ship from a one-man submarine when we're beyond the 12-mile limit.
Good. Good. I would worry about Scorpio if that transfer was going to be made while the ship is in port at Nags Head.
It won't be, so you can relax.
Sean, you think of everything.
I try. Todd, you're going to have to load 6 large cases pretty heavy. Think you can handle it?
I can handle it.
I knew you would. I've written down your instructions, timetables, tides, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. You want me to study these before we have our first strategy meeting?
Exactly. And once you've got them under your belt, you get back to me.
Will do. Nice meeting you, Doctor.
Same here.
See you later. Good man.
Uh-huh.
What? You seem to have some kind of reservations about all this?
Yeah. One. I don't like your making changes in plans without consulting me.
Oh, come on, Grant. I had to move pretty damn fast on this thing. Look, it's not easy for us to consult with all those people around. And remember, I put my life's blood into this 1 full year, and I don't want any problems. And one thing I'm not planning on is Robert Scorpio getting in my way.
Todd Coffee.
That's the name of the man Sean introduced me to.
Coffee. You ring a bell, Robert?
No, he's not on the list that Valentine gave me either.
Well, Sean said the guy was a frogman.
He is. That blows my theory to pieces.
Where in the hell are the women? Should be here by now.
Maybe they had some problems picking up the photographs.
The story they were going to use is that they were going to go shopping.
Yeah, well, maybe...
Wait a minute. They wouldn't have really gone shopping, do you think?
Well, if some of the others decided to tag along, they may have had to play the game through. Anna would never blow a cover.
There's a lot about this business that Felicia doesn't know, and I wish she did.
Look, she's doing pretty good, mate. Don't worry.
Takes a lot of guts just to wear those jewels in front of Donnelly.
You're right.
Speaking of guts, you still being careful?
I am. Though it's tough to remind myself at times that Sean actually thinks I believe this story he's telling me.
Yeah, it's got to be harder to pretend that you don't know that he's going to set you up and double-cross you right down the line.
It is. There are times I'd like to grab him by the throat and... Can't think like that.
And now how you feel, Grant?
So do I.
Wait a minute. Listen, that could be them.
Wait for Anna's knock. That's it.
Oh. Don't ask us why we took so long. The pictures were late in arriving. So we thought we'd do some shopping for cover.
I'll give you a hand on this.
Here they are.
Well, Grant, we'll look at these. See who you know. Anna, you too.
All right.
When Anna's finished with the photographs, Felicia, you look too. Maybe you'll recognize somebody you saw around Kelly's.
Hold it a second. Hold it.
What?
This is the man I met in Sean's room a little while ago.
City's names here is Herb Clark. I remember this guy.
Well, that may be Herb Clark, but Sean introduced him as Todd Coffee.
That's our boy.
Read his demo, Robert.
He's a demolition expert.
Not a frogman.
Straw man. Sean's put in a straw man. He's put that in for your benefit. Any ideas about that?
Not a one. Unless
he's starting to suspect you.
Exactly.
I think we should assume that Sean is going to be suspicious of everyone, including Grant.
Yeah, she's right. He can't have much to go on at the moment.
No, he doesn't. Well, not anything I know of, at least.
Pictures are stuck together.
Yeah, they are.
What do you got?
This is Prescott.
Yeah.
What's Sean's game?
Well, I should think that he's asking himself that right now about you and all of us.
Felicia's jewel, you certainly rattled his cage.
Not to mention what it did to me.
I'll take care of you, all right?
Maybe we should rattle Sean's cage again.